Greetings and namaste, love, peace and abundance to you all. I was just sitting here in meditation with Spirit, and Spirit gave me the download of, I know everybody may not agree with what this download is about, but it's okay. Ashe, everybody has their own opinions, everybody has their own perception of things in life, Ashe, and that's what we're here for, and that's what we're allowed to do, Ashe, and everybody is allowed to make their own choices and decisions, Ashe. And so with that being said, Spirit gave me the download of parents, check on your children. Ashe, check on your children. We all know today that everybody is smoking the medical plant this today, right? The herb, Ashe. And Spirit gave me the download that Spirit wanted it this way in this present moment, Ashe, to keep what you would call a euphoric type of energy, Ashe, because when you smoke this herb, it takes you into a calm mind state, Ashe. You know, a lot of people hear about that erratic ass shit that, you know, is basically lies, Ashe. You know, if you think you're going to be hungry, yeah, you're going to be hungry. If you think you have the munchies, yeah, you're going to have the munchies, but it doesn't take you to a place where you just want to become a psychotic killer. You understand what I'm saying? It puts you into a euphoric state of peace, Ashe, is what it does, Ashe. And it also too elevates your mind, Ashe. It brings you into a heightened energy, because it is an energy to connect with spirit, Ashe. Just as well as alcohol gives you the energy to connect with spirit, but no one really condemns that when, you know, it circulates so freely, Ashe. And alcohol does make you go off the rocker and do stupid things, Ashe, such as the herb does not, Ashe. And this is why Spirit wants so many to partake in it so freely in today, Ashe, to keep this world at a euphoric state, because a peaceful state, because of all the chaotic nonsense that's being spreaded, Ashe, that's being pushed upon, that's being drilled into. You understand what Spirit is saying? So yes, these children are partaking in the energy of the herb, Ashe, so freely. You know, they're allowed to walk into these places today, Ashe. They're allowed to get it anywhere they want to get it these days, Ashe. And this is why Spirit is saying, check on your children. Check on your children. And especially if you know this is what they are partaking in, Ashe. You know, you agree with the energy. You know, accept the energy, Ashe. Accept the energy, Ashe. Make sure that they're smoking the proper thing, Ashe. Make sure they're not taking things that's rolled up off the streets. Make sure they are you know, knowing what they are purchasing. You know, Spirit is saying you purchase for them, Ashe. You understand? Like it has come to this time in these days, Ashe. Truth is what it is, Ashe. Is out there, it's known, and they're going to partake in it, Ashe, whether you like them to do it or not, Ashe. Is going to be done, Ashe. And so Spirit would rather you make sure it's the proper thing, Ashe, that they're doing, instead of them just going out on a whim, Ashe, thinking, okay, I got what I needed, and it turned out not to be what they needed, and it turns out to be deadly and fatal, or an addiction, Ashe. Because marijuana is not an addiction. I say, you can believe that if you want to. I say, you can. Everybody has their own perception, and a lot of people that don't partake in it has the lowest poor perception of it. I was told that I was on dope, you know, so if you don't partake in it, you will have um, what was forced on you in the beginning, because we're not in the beginning anymore, right? We're no longer in the beginning anymore, right? So let me say that one more time. We're no longer in the beginning anymore. And what was forced on you in the beginning, marijuana was a drug, marijuana was this, marijuana was that. It's no longer that anymore. Ashe. It was labeled back then because they wanted to be able to produce the or reap the benefits of the abundance from it, Ashe, um, for themselves, Ashe. And so this is why it was known as a dope, Ashe. But now that they've made it legal, Ashe, and they're reaping all the benefits, you see how it's okay, Ashe. It was a stigma on it before when they didn't want anyone else to make abundance from it. Now that they made it possible for less people to make abundance from it, and they can make all the abundance, Ashe, it's okay. You see how they switch things when they want to switch things? You see how they make things right when they want to make things right? You see how they make things possible when they want to make things possible? You have to be real mindful, real focused, and set on the games that they play. Because it's games that they play. They put you in the arena and see if you know how to play the game. You understand? Or you just gonna be a spectator, or you gonna do what you need to do. Yeah, that's what this world is about, Ashe. And Spirit is saying, because so much madness in the world, so much things these children could be getting into. A little marijuana to keep their mind at peace, to keep them from having anxiety, to keep them from, suicidal thoughts, to keep them from this, to keep them from that, is okay. You know, excuse me. When I get passionate, I get passionate. But anyways, Spirit is saying it's okay. Spirit is saying check on your children. Because you as the parent are required to check on your children. I check on mine. Even though they grown, but they still need my assistance. You understand? So I still check on mine. No matter how old your child is, you are the parent, and they might need your assistance. Or how young the child is, you are the parent, and they need your assistance. So check on your children is what Spirit is saying. There's so much shit on the streets is what Spirit is saying. When you could be that parent and you could say, oh, let me go and do this for my child so I can make sure my child is smoking the right shit. You understand? Because as a child, some of y'all, I didn't do it because I didn't see it. I say, But some of y'all, would steal out of your mom's weed box, your dad's weed box, Ashe. So you didn't have to go outside to get it. Because your dad or your mom, I remember my um acquaintance mom and dad used to keep a box under the bed with it in there, and they used to take it out of there, so I know that's how us as adults used to get it, Ashe. But no, let me tell you, my first time getting it off the street, Ashe, I didn't get it right. I didn't get it right. And it was given to me. Why we even talking about this shit? It was given to me wrongly. You understand? And when I got it, it was already rolled. And when I smoked it, I really didn't know what I was smoking. But I know I had smoked it before, you understand me, right? So I thought that when it was rolled and it was given to me off the street, that it was going to be the proper thing that I was seeking. And it wasn't. It wasn't. And it fucked me up. It fucked me up big time. I was given a primo, some weed rolled up with crack. You understand? And it fucked me up. But I got through it, Ashe. I remember that day. It was a long, fucking hard ass day. I couldn't even go home. I had to hide out at a neighbor's house. I was so fucked up. And I remember her, Mama Rose. Everybody loved Mama Rose because everybody could go to Mama Rose's house, and, she was like the mother of the neighborhood, like me right now. And everybody could go to her house for safety. And knowing that she wouldn't tell on you. So I appreciate Mama Rose for that. But yeah, Spirit is saying check on your children. I love Mama Rose for that. But anyways, Spirit is saying check on your children, because you need to check on your children. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to know that they need to check on their children, whatever, however many it may be. It needs to be done, because Spirit wants you to do that. Ashe, it is your requirement, Ashe. And you know what they're doing. So make sure whatever they're doing it right. Ashe, give them a safe haven to do it in. Ashe. Make sure it's within the yard. You don't want your teenagers, on the street smoking, getting pulled over by the cops all the time. You don't want that, Ashe. You don't need that, Ashe. Out there wondering where your child is when they could be in your backyard. You know how it was when you smoke weed. It wasn't no I'm finna go shoot 'em up, bang bang type shit. That state you were in. You get that low perception, like Spirit said, when you have not partaked in it. So you really don't know the energy of it, Ashe. So you will bring that negative bullshit any chance you get, Ashe. But I just rebuke that, Ashe. I rebuke all negative bullshit, Ashe. But yeah, Spirit is saying check on your child, check on your loved one, check on your seed, Ashe, your descendant, Ashe. Break those generational curses, Ashe, and stop acting like shit ain't going on. Stop trying to hide shit. Stop trying to cover up shit. Stop trying to act like shit don't exist. Ashe, I'm sending out peace, love, and healing energy to each and every one of you in this day. Whatever day it is for you, Ashe, high vibrational, loving energy, healing energy, intuitive energy, you know, we all need to stay in our intuitive minds, Ashe, so we can know how to think for oneself, Ashe, and we don't have to take on the perceptions of others if we choose not to. Ashe, remember that, Ashe. And so, may the peace be with you as it is within me, Ashe, Ashe.